Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review with me. And today we're back looking at the Main Piece mod. It's updated once again onto version 7, which, yeah, pretty much all these updates have like a fair bit that come with it, and this one's no exception. Got 3 new fighting style, character styles, whatever you want to call it. Bunch of new skills changed a bit for some characters and for some devil fruits. Whole bunch of characters and a whole bunch of new structures. There's just a ton added in this update. I don't think there was any new weapons or any new outfits, but I could be wrong in that one because there's a bunch of characters and things. But I guess we can figure that one out as we go. Because I looked through the thing, I didn't notice anything, but as we might notice, yeah, the mod's getting pretty big at this point. It's getting harder and harder to figure out what stuff's new, and what stuff's already. It's getting so much easier just to miss things, because you can stroll through it, oh my god, you just missed the thing. Like that might be new. I don't know, could be. No, wait, actually, me saying that, I think that is actually new. Beautiful. There's even some new outfits, because some of the characters get new things. Awesome. Anyway, before all that, though, you start off your game. You get given your book, you're given your bread, you're given your compasses to go look for the various parts you want to go through. Over here needs the book, though, because this will let us pick our skills. But there are 3 new skills added on here. So obviously we've got your basic skills, like, fire swordsman and sniper, and then a whole bunch of ones that were already in. But then there's some new ones. We've got a Sanji style now, finally. I've been looking forward to that, because I've been playing the Mainomi mod for a long time, and it has a Sanji kick style, and I thought it was very cool, and yeah, now we've got that, so that's fun. Oden and Roger skills are there. I can never tell, like, the mod maker can never really tell where he's going to go with fighting styles next. Because one minute he's adding in Fishman Cry, next minute he's adding in Garp still. 1 minute he's adding in Sanji, then suddenly we've got Roger here. It's great. It's great just in this mod. You never know what's coming next. That said, to start things off, we're going to quickly take a look at some of the fighting styles that get new updated moves, and actually an interesting new mechanic to get added. Well, not a new mechanic, but an interesting new way to decide to use a mechanic. So, we start with Zoro here for a moment. We grab Zoro's outfit. Cool. And, Zoro's whole thing, 3-sword style and Badoo. So, we go Zoro style, cool. Switch over Zoro's attack, Zoro's basic stuff starts off basic. You need to level up a whole ton so you can use all of his cool stuff. I mean, if we just quickly max out what it will allow us to go to, we can then jump over to, all the various different, things for Zoro's technique and stuff. Cool. Right. That's not really the main thing here, though. Well, obviously, Zoro's got some really cool techniques and stuff, like, stuff like this. Very cool. And, you can do, like, his planet Oigiri stuff like that. There's a new level to this now, because now, apparently, there's a thing where, you could... So, transformation button got added in. It was originally for, like, devil fruits. So, if a devil fruit had, like, a zone, you could transform into the zone type. Yeah, there's a new function for it now. Transformation to look cool with anime aura abilities. Oh, would you look at that? Now we have Purgatory Onigiri as our thing. Now we have Ultra Tiger Hunter as our thing. It launches a freaking tiger. We've got Black Rope Dragon Twister. Yeah, so basically, Billionfold, and then, yeah, his ultimate technique. I think that's really changed much. There might be extra words added on there. Hard to say. But, this is so cool. It's so... So essentially, yeah, some characters now just have, like, their super modes, basically. And this is, you've now got Serious Zoro, where he's decided, right, I'm killing this guy now. And, suddenly the aura's out. Suddenly the swords are glowing. I know there's at least one more character with a thing for this, but this is very cool. This adds a whole extra thing of, hey, you can put in characters, and if they have a, not so much a physical transformation, but, an aura transformation of some kind, that can get thrown in now at the click of a different button. It's not tied to, like, you having 50 techniques to rotate through and stuff. So I like this. I think it's a really cool use for the transformation button, because it's Zoro transformation now. Can we turn the button off? No, we can. Okay, so okay, it's just King of Hell mode for the time it's on. Good to know. Yeah, we're going to turn it off, though, because we're going to change over our skills really quick. Flipping over a moment to Mihawk style. This also had a bit of a change. Okay, this one I think is less of a move change, unless this was always in the list. I don't remember. But, yeah, Mihawk's always had some cool moves and stuff like that. Now it's more just the fact that you notice how those trees are now missing. Kind of the world's strongest slash. Yeah, basically, just the way world destruction happens. The slashes are... They're just better at creating a very obvious thing of, hey, a big slash happened here. No. Very cool. And yeah, there was a thing of, Garp get new stuff. So Garp until this point had Galaxy Divide, which, you know, very cool looking. Very awesome. They made Galaxy Impact, which, you know, also very cool. Awesome. Right, let's get some new stuff now. Now we've got, what, Blue Hole? Okay, what does this do? It's... Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming I'm assuming my points are someone underground that. I'm assuming by this point people have seen the thing where he fights against a certain ice user and I'll get Hero's Fist. So, yeah, just more big, punchy, cool things for Garp. Awesome. Not as, like, insane as later the Galaxy Impact, but, I mean, at least it's stuff that's not, you know, just the 2 moves. He's now got 4 moves. Oh, yeah, literally got updates. Get Finger Pistol. Except, he can now Finger Pistol Barrage, basically. That's the thing for him, because that makes sense for Blucci. So there's that. You know, so it's got go, I think it's mostly there's the Finger Pistol Barrage, but then also there's how Tekai Iron Body is going to work. Essentially, it's shift now to activate his Iron Body ability. Or, sorry, I think it's shift and then shift a second time. Basically, though, yeah, if normally shifting is like basically guarding in this mod. If you press shift at the right time, you do a perfect guard to try and ignore some of the damage. If you're playing as Raw Blucci and you have this particular fighting style, activates Tekai, basically. So you get even more defense. So that's cool. Hey, Sable's got a roundhouse kick. I remember him having a roundhouse kick. Dragon Claw, yeah, I think we're sure that was in before. Dragon Breath. Yep, cool. I'm pretty sure he just got a roundhouse kick. I think that's Sable's new addition. Honestly, pretty cool addition. Like, basically this mod is now got Sanji still, and now has kicks. And now any character that's gonna have a kick gonna have a kick. Very cool. So it says Fishman and Lunarian also get new stuff. So, Water Shot. Okay, cool. Breakfast. Breakfast. I'm not trying to say that first word. 7,000 brick roundhouse kick. Ah, the kicks are back. Beautiful. Ocean Current Shelter. Ah, Jinbe's favorite move. Sweet. Demon Breakfast. Yeah, most of this stuff is just, you know, obviously punching thing in front and But yeah, so Fishman's been fleshed out a bit more. Cool. And then, yeah, if we go to Lunarian. Neat. I love the fact when you click the thing, you get these little extra additions, like the wings of the fire and stuff. Also very cool. And But, yeah, King's fighting style. What did he get? Get what? Imperial Flame. So, yeah, shoot fires, flame wings. King's big super move that I got added a while back. Extra large Imperial Flame Wings. Wait a minute. I don't know what part of that's new, because I don't remember what the Lunarians had before, but something in there is new. But yeah, okay, so there's some new bits added for certain characters in terms of moves, but then also, yeah, there's a bunch of new move shows, like, yeah, Oden style. Oden stuff just exists. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, basic swordsman stuff, cool, yeah, I'd expect that. Paradise Waterfall. So I don't remember Oden's actual fighting style, because, yeah, he showed up for a bit, then obviously, you know, One Piece is very long. There's a lot of stuff to remember. I don't remember how I remember he had 2 swords. I don't remember his fighting style moves. But yeah, cool addition to this. There's petals and stuff. Paradise Totsuki. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce these. Okay, that's a unique animation thing. I think he's doing a flying headbutt towards the person. The feet stay off the floor for a bit there. Hello. But yeah, okay. So Odin stuff's in. I think. Was Odin's clothes in before? I think they were. I don't entirely remember, but yeah, I like Odin stuff, though. It just makes me think of the Demon Slayer mod, to be honest, with the swords. Okay, here's a style I was really looking forward to. Sanji style. Oh, sorry, am I not good enough for Sanji's suit? Wait, does Sanji have a suit in this? Wait, is his clothes even in this? Sanji wears a suit. Sanji's character has a suit. Like, that much we know. There's no suit in here for Sanji. Oh, well, never mind. Guess I'm dressing up in CP uniform for a bit then. Alright, cool. Anyway, so, Sanji's attack. You pick his style. Obviously, you're using your feet at that point, so all of his stuff is using kick style instead. So that's cool. yeah, there's a new thing there for Sanji. Sanji is the only one I'm pretty sure that has this thing. He has a combo attack thing, because Sanji is someone that likes to link together, like, half a dozen of his techniques one after another. But, you know, before that, yeah, party tail kick, curse kick, spinning around. We've got the spinny kick, slam down. I'm going to say I much prefer this one to the Meno Menomi one. The Meno Menomi one, you flip in the air and then you go straight down towards someone. But if you don't land, like, within, like, 2 blocks of the person, it doesn't do very much. It doesn't, like, it knocks them over and does a bit of damage. This one is like a full-on, yeah, area of effect construction thing. It's very quick. So how are the person going to dodge? And then, yeah, you get Collier, which is, visually, you're going to do a combo attack. Hold on. How do we combo attack again? Oh, of course. I'm realizing now what the issue is. The problem is that I'm trying to do a combo attack, but there's no one to do the combo attack on. You've got to actually hit the person. Okay, you don't count as an enemy. That is... Well, it makes sense. Also, just, okay, fine. We'll pick a different person. Alright. Okay, now. So... Okay, hold on. He's a Logia. I can't hit him either. Technically, I do not have Haki turned on, so we need to grab a different person that I can actually hit. Here we go. There we go. So now we can do the combination technique, which is basically just, yeah, him doing all the... Pretty sure it's French words. With them getting converted, it's stronger as he goes, essentially. That took way more work than I thought it would. For me to realize I just need to kick someone. Because, yeah, I took a moment there. I'm like, wait, why is this not working? Do I have to switch modes or something? No, you don't have to switch modes. I was sitting there trying to switch modes. No, you just have to kick something because it's a combo attack. And if you don't hit something, you can't continue the combo, can you? It makes logical sense when you think about it. But, yeah, basically just a bunch of kicks that get growing power as you go. Cool. There's a combo thing you can do. Neat. But yeah, it's a bunch of Sanji stuff, except it's not over, is it? Because you can also spin and put your leg on fire. Hold on. Take my pants off. There we go. Yeah, my pants were kind of hiding that. Anyways, now our techniques are on fire. Neat. We do all the same stuff, basically just on fire. Then we go a stage further with Sanji's newer thing. Which, obviously, yeah, is combo kick would do the same thing. But, yeah, Sanji doesn't have a lot of his moves in at this point. Like, it's basically these two plus the combo attack. Does Sanji have more moves than that? I'd assume so. Well, actually, sorry, the Devil Jambe stuff is just... No, yeah, there is a Devil Jambe... There's more moves than this. Okay, I'm not going crazy thinking Sanji has more moves than this. Cool. But, yeah, at this point, we've got these ones in. So, that's cool. So I do the transformation mode like ZORO. That's neat. And then there's this guy. Then there's Gold D. Roger, King of the Pirates himself. That you can just decide you want to play as. So that's neat. Grab his sword, Ace. And, yeah, sure, you know, Swordsman. Can do projectile slash. Cool, yep, nice. And then you get Divine Departure. Which, yeah. Even bigger, more powerful. I think... Like, I know there used to be block destruction on before. Like, I'm assuming, yeah, this is way more clean than it was before, right? Like, this is way more, like, I don't remember doing this to villages before. Also, we get Conqueror's Strike. So, that in itself doesn't look too insane, but there's a reason. This move's for one specific purpose. It's for looking cool against one specific opponent doing one other specific move. Divine Departure is one of the bigger ones that, I do remember. And it's actually, if you go over to Shanks' still, Shanks another one that actually did get you stuff. Because Shanks, obviously, you know, also has projectile slash, you know, it does the whole cutting thing really cleanly and all that. Cool, yep. Now we get the Soaring Griffin, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a new thing going on here, because it used to be this big red griffin thing that came out. Now it's a big blue griffin thing that comes out. Cool. Auxiliary Notes Divine Departure. Wait, no, never mind. Divine Departure's the red griffin. Is the Soaring Griffin always there in blue? Am I just I could just be misremembering. Either way, there's some cool animation stuff going on here. Plus, he has a killer Divine Departure now if he fancies it. You know, Roger's in and he got a cool one, so now his one looks even better. Also, just as a quick thing. So, yeah, that's a bunch of the characters, you know, new moves and stuff in and stuff. There should be things for devil fruits as well. I need to go through the devil. There's 23 devil fruits. I need to go through them and try and figure out what stuff's new, which is tricky because I don't remember what stuff was in before, really, because there's a lot of stuff at this stage. There's 23 of those things. But I'll be doing that in a moment. Before just a quick thing, yeah, a whole bunch of new structures and stuff going on. So just thought I'd quickly, you know, show some stuff off there because, yeah, structures in this mod tend to be pretty cool. And I mean, we're no different here. You know, as is tradition, Blackbeard, Whitebeard's ship, the Moby Dick, decided to crash into a very. This structure looks worse by the update. As a note, by the way, like obviously this is maybe like really basic Marine Branch 153, so Max had Morgan was or whatever. It's meant to look simple. It's not meant to be impressive. But when more impressive structures start coming out, this thing starts looking worse and worse. It sucks, even though their structures are just spawning over the top of it. But, yeah, so as a thing, if we go into survival mode, if I can do the thing correctly, yeah, Whitebeard's group should, in theory, spawn if they felt like it. That's a villager! Wait. Never mind, they haven't spawned in for some reason. I don't know why. I went in survival mode, I thought they would have, but never mind. Look, it doesn't matter. Point is, big cool structure. Okay, I'm having a hard time remembering what this structure was in before. So this is obviously the dojo where ZORO, you know, grew up in Doom. Thing is, though, is that this mod had an older version of itself that then got renewed and redone. And I can't remember if this was in the old version or in the new version. But yeah, the dojos here are cool. I hadn't seen it in forever, so I can't remember if it was old or new. Neat. Then there's these villages. I assume this is Wano stuff, because, yeah. But basically, this village is named literally the exact same as the Jujutsu Kaisen mod. It's the Jujutsu Kaisen Heian era village thing, and I saw it and I was like, wait a second, I recognize that name. I recognize what this is. So yeah, these villages just spawn, which I guess is just the Wano element. So hey, that's cool. And yeah, I literally have 8 markers. There's more than 8 structures though. It's just some of them spawn together. Shops. Were these in already, or like were these again in the old version and got renewed? Either way, they've stopped doing the weapons getting thrown out on the actual shelves, and they've just made it so all the stuff is in chests. I assume there's some kind of random element to this, so you can get a random cool thing. But in this case here, there's Law's swords. Neat. Then yeah, same deal for, there's a clothing store. Same deal, go in the chest. There's a whole bunch of clothing and stuff you could buy in theory. Cool. Again, I remember these were in the older version of the mod before it got redone. And then I thought they get took out. So I guess this is them coming back in, or they were always in, I just completely forgot. Could be one way or the other. Anyway, Blackbeard ship's now in. The most unsafe looking ship in all of One Piece. Holy feck. What? Blackbeard, he's an enigma, this guy. How do you just get these massive logs, tape them together and go, that's my ship, and then went off into the sea with it? Like a madman. Then again, Blackbeard always looks like he's about to die at any moment. His ship is no exception to that rule. His ship looks like it's going to kill him at any random moment. But it holds strong. And then, yeah, he advanced it and made it even better by adding a massive cabin to the back of it. And, yeah, that's the thing. Then, yeah, the little Blackbeard stuff. Yeah, that's cool looking. It's a very cool looking structure. And then, yeah, the spawners there, which means, in theory, Blackbeard and his crew should spawn here if they feel like it. And yeah, there's treasure chests and stuff in here, so you could maybe go and find something cool while you're floating around. But, yeah, I mean, just more big, cool structures floating around the world. Awesome. And obviously, spawners being, yeah, these are places you can guarantee find yourself Blackbeard crew, find yourself Whitebeard's crew, all that stuff. And, I mean, yeah, there's a couple other things floating around, like, yeah, Shanks's boat thing. So, yeah, if you want to find Shanks' crew, yeah, have fun. Yeah, like, as a note, Shanks' crew is an absolute nightmare. Shanks has a fairly large crew, not as big as Whitebeard's. Whitebeard has a pretty big crew. Then, you know, Shanks has Ben Beckman and Yasov and stuff. And, yeah, they are insane. I played Survival against them, and they are a nightmare to deal with. Sorry, is that a netherite block? And it makes sense. It makes sense. It's Shanks' crew. They have insane treasure. It all makes logical sense. I don't think I'd ever seen a netherite block before, but okay. Then this old ship's in now. So yeah, they're going merry. Yeah, it's in the Thousand Sunny now. Oh my god. Bigger boats here. And I assume this won't just spawn the entire Straw Hat crew that's available. I think the Going Merry did as well. Like, I'm pretty sure the Going Merry did try and spawn in things like Frankie and Brooke and stuff. But yeah, 1,000 sunnies here now. So get an even bigger boat available. Also, this thing spawned. This is water 7, I'd assume. Water 7. It makes sense. It spawns in the middle of the ocean. I thought it was landlocked. I didn't realize it could spawn in the middle of the ocean. Just on its own. I thought it had to be connected to some sort of land. But no, this thing just spawned in the ocean. Now, I'm looking at this boat and I'm trying to remember whose boat this is. I don't remember. I have no idea. There's a little small boat here, though. Yeah, there are small little boats that just spawn in the world, too, apparently. Whose boat's this again? Is this also, like, this isn't Shanks' boat, is it? No. Oh, it's Roger's boat. It's Roger's boat. Is it Roger's boat? I don't know. Like, I just saw a mustache man on the thing, and I'm just assuming it's Roger's boat, but I could be wrong. Given no NPCs want to spawn and give me the answer. That would make life so much simpler if they would just spawn and give me the answer. Now I'm going to try and play this guessing game, remembering who it is. But I'm assuming Roger's because red sails and a mustache and all that stuff. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, so there's a bunch of cool structures now, and there's a bunch of the boats for the higher end people that float around. Good luck fighting some of them in the middle of the ocean with block destruction on. That's going to be fun. Anyway, there's also all these devil fruits, and I want to try and figure out if any of them have some new moves. So I'm just going to be a moment taking a look through some of these. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm on the hollow Nomi. So we get negative hollows. Cool, that makes people feel down. The mini hollow ghost wrap. That makes them explode and stuff. Then there's the special hollow kamikaze wrap. I don't know if necessarily the ghosts and the way they're acting are new, aka the whole blowing up thing and stuff like that. But I don't remember them. I don't recall the attacks being called that. Were they? Is that part at least new? Oh, hello. Oh wait, it's because I'm Sanji as well. Oh wow. If you play as Sanji with the diamond fruit, you put your leg on fire while also doing that. Okay, so the diamond fruit also comes with a stone throw ability. Well, that guy did the Jutsu Kaisen recently for the Genro, so that's fun. Giant rock throw, hello. What? That wasn't in before, right? I don't think that was in before. I think that's new at least, if nothing else. I don't remember the giant rock throw. I feel like I'd remember the giant rock throw. Oh, hello. That definitely feels more smooth destruction for the gravity. Things like gravity blade and stuff. Yeah, cool. And then, yeah, Raging Tiger. I remember it was called that before, but that is so... the smooth destruction is so nice. And yeah, summoning rubble down the ground. I feel like this stuff was already in before. There's the meteor. That stuff is definitely in before. I don't know if the move is slightly different, but I feel like the destruction looks way cleaner than what it used to. The sun flare in before. Ooh. Like, I know Flaming Fist was in before. Very cool. Fiery Doll. Also, I don't know if the fire's been updated as well. I feel like the fire looks nicer than before. Ooh. Flame Emperor, Great Flame Commandment. That's a big fireball. Whoop. Apollo. Blackbeard. So obviously Blackbeard's got, you know, his black vortex pull people in. He's got his black hole to, like, just destroy everything around him. Dark Sphere. Looks like Gojo's blue technique, but okay, then Dark Matter. Yeah, I've seen Blackbeard dodge that one before. So I know that one. I remember the Dark Spear, though. I don't know if that's new or whether I just missed that coming out in a different update. Please tell me Whitebeard's Sphere is something new. Please, please tell me Whitebeard's Sphere is something new. Severe Quake? Yeah, there's nothing new in here. I'm sad about that. I'm not that sad. Honestly, it's in the sin for already. I just really like this fruit, and I was hoping I had more moves now. I don't know what else would possibly get added, but I was hoping for it. Wait, does this thing actually have stuff? Wait, the Mochi fruit has stuff. You got a thing? You got anything? Edge Mochi? No, okay, it's still just a copy of Luffy's moves. It's still fairly basic. Yeah, okay, never mind. See the fact that it says Dragon Fruit? Had me thinking something was there for a second. I've looked at a bunch of fruits at this point. I ain't finding much in terms of new moves, other than maybe some rewording of certain names of techniques and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff looks pretty similar to how it was before. Okay. It's what it has done is remind me that I look terrible as a lot of the transform models for some of the things, particularly the animal ones, and how cool some of the moves or some of the stuff in this is. But yeah, it's looking like there's not a lot of new stuff in the actual Delphris, which might be why the mod maker never actually like mentioned what stuff is new in the Delphris. He just mentioned new stuff in Delphris. I didn't know to what degree. It's possibly not insanely huge. That's why he probably didn't include mentioning it and stuff. But I thought I'd take a look and see what maybe you'll, I don't know, maybe some effects, maybe some move here and there. Like I played with each of these fruits at least once, but not played them regularly enough to remember how which move is in each one individually all the time. But yeah, I mean, there's probably some stuff, new stuff in there somewhere, or at least some new moves and things in terms of names. But, yeah, okay, Delphi is a very small part of the thing. I think the thing was probably more the movesets for the characters and the moveset updates for some of the characters already existing. And then there's a bunch of new characters that have been added in. And this is kind of interesting, because it's always interesting seeing which characters the mod maker decides these are the ones getting added in this update. Because you never really expect it. I mean, there's at least some that's going to be expected, in the sense of, hey, Oden got added in, so you'll never guess who came with him. Oden's fighting style is here, so naturally the man himself appears. So Oden was in the old version of the mod before it got redone, then it got took out, I think. I don't think he was in after that. And yeah, now he's back. Cool. And yeah, now we've also got, from the 9 Scarabs, we've got the Firefox Kinemon. Cool, he's got his some of his stuff. He's got, well, technically King's Sword, but let's not worry about that. Then we've got that guy, Denjiro. I'm not going to be able to pronounce all these names. Then, yeah, we've got Lingering Snow, Dum-ba-dum. We've got the dog guy, Duke Thingy Thing. I'm not trying to pronounce all these names. I refuse. I will fluff them up. It'll be, no. We also, yeah, the cat guy. So, yeah, you'd expect these guys to get added in the sense of, you know, Thingy's in, it makes sense that these guys in, dum-ba-dum, Cap is here, and then yeah, we got this chap here. We don't have the traitor one. We don't have the bad one. Funnily enough. Wait, how many scarabs is this then? That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I even asking that question? I literally have there's 7. There's 7 of them. So 7 of the 9 are here. There's 2 missing. But still, it's going to be fun when, you know, because everything spawns in grips in this mod. It's going to be fun when Oden appears with 7 of his scarabs beside him. And you're going to fight against all of them. That's going to be great fun. Now, some of these people, their outfits were in. But I don't remember them being in. Mr. 2, Bon Clay. I don't recall him being in before. I know Mr. What? Wait, was Mr. Yeah, Mr. 1 was... Wait, is Mr. 1 in? Well, no, Crocodile's not in either. Wait. Bon Clay's here. His outfit's been in for a while. Now he's here. Cool. Yeah, a certain, I was gonna call him Ghostly, but you're not even a ghost, are you? You're technically a zombie. You're a zombie chap. You're a zombie chap. You're not even technically a real zombie. Like, you're a thing from Moria, using shadows and stuff. Yeah, this guy's in. So, I guess if Moria appears, he might appear with Moria now. So that's cool. Okay. Then, yeah, Miss Golden Week's here. I don't remember if you were in before. Mr. 13's here too. Cool. They may have already been in. But yeah, Smoker's here. I don't think he's got his Delphi yet. Delphi doesn't exist yet. Guess we'll find out if he goes to fight someone. Then, yeah, Vice Admiral Doll. I don't remember if you were in before. A bunch of Vice Admirals were in. Roaring of the Sea. Scratchman Apu's in. For whatever reason, Apu was the next one of the... He was the next one of the worst generation to get added in. We already had the Mad Monk. We have Killer. We don't have Kids. We don't have Law. But we've got for some reason. But yeah, he doesn't have his Delphi, obviously. Smoker doesn't have his Delphi. They're in right now, but they're not doing anything fancy currently. But yeah, it'll be interesting, because that means that at some point in the future we might get the music for it and the smoke for it. So, hey, that's a thing. So, beforehand we had Blackbeard's crew. Blackbeard himself had a Emperor variation. And then after that, though, his crew would pretty much spawn just as they were from the Grand Light. Yeah, we've got the updated Blackbeard crew. Okay, yeah, we've got the even stronger variation of this chap and this chap. Oh, cool. And also, this chap, who I think has now a new outfit, which I think is... It's the only outfit I spotted that was new in the list. So, yeah, these guys are in. I'm curious if he has his ability to go invisible. If he has his ability to teleport, and he has his ability to just be really... He probably has his ability to be really strong. Oh, wait, that probably is where the giant rock ability comes from. Well, we could find out, because this guy's in. Well, I think this guy was already technically in. Hey, can you guys do anything fancy? Just out of curiosity, any fancy stuff? Or he has his rock throw ability, as expected. Yeah, so you'd expect him to get that. Cool. Alright. You guys have anything fancy? Do you have a teleport ability? Can you turn invisible? That thing? You obviously have your sword play. You have your attacks from shots and stuff. I was also wondering if... So this is a guy from Goldie Rogers' crew. He's pretty strong, evidently, because he's fighting 3 people from Blackbeard's crew, and I think he's winning quite handily. And there's a giant rock throw. I knew it. I think that's a bit it, though. I think that's the only, like, really fancy thing from the crew, though. The rest, they're pretty much doing what they already did. Swordplay techniques, gun techniques. That's kind of it, I think. Well, we can see where the tide is going with this one. Certain someone's about to win, and yeah, obviously got the older variation. Cool, neat. Were they in before? I think they were already. I think there was at least one variation of this guy already in before, but I felt it was relevant to show off the fact that yeah, this guy's floating around because oh yeah, the big man himself's here now. Goldie Roger with 650 HP. So if we didn't already have enough problems with the Battle Royale, in the form of Kaido existing, in the form of Shanks being a menace, in the form of Whitebeard now existing with the last update, and then Garp's also there too, along with, you know, the Admirals and stuff. They're nowhere near as powerful as Kaido. Normally Kaido and Whitebeard are the 2 biggest dangerous things in the world. Yeah, Goldie Roger's now here. And as a note, if you get Whitebeard in his young variation, and Goldie Roger in his older variation, they clash and do this jump. So you're going to be in the middle of Battle Royale, and both of them are going to hit 2 of their biggest moves on each other. Just to clash for funsies. I'm guessing everyone else around is going to have a horrible time dealing with them. While these 2 are having a great time fighting each other, but, that's a fun interaction. So, yeah, his big slice attack versus the big jumpy attack, they now have an interaction with each other that's unique, with, you know, from manga/anime. Very cool. I mean, as a player, you can totally do it as well. If you're Whitebeard's side or on Roger's side, you have their fighting styles / Delver, and you decide, hey, I want to do this big kill move, and you have another, either the NPC you're fighting against, like if you're using Whitebeard's spirit and you fight Roger, or you have to fight a young Whitebeard, and you get Roger's ability, or you're just fighting another player that has opposite. Yeah, you can do this big kill clash as well with each other. So that's fun. I guess that's also a way to stop their big techniques from hurting you, is you can meet them in the middle. I'm not even that surprised given what a menace you are, but I'm surprised you did it so easily. Like, you still got a good quarter of your HP left. I mean, those 2 were about evens in terms of power, like, as far as I remember from, like, the way they talked and stuff. They fought several times. I was on the belief Goldie Roger was the strongest thing in the world, technically. But I know, like, power-wise, they're, you know, close to even, so I don't think it's a thing where, you know, Goldie Roger could go in a fight with Whitebeard and is just guaranteed to win. I'd assume, a young Whitebeard anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little mod review, and, yeah, just some really cool updates, cool bits, cool things. Version 7 of the mods, we got Goldie Roger. Whether he's gonna get buffed in later versions remains to be seen. But yeah, I tried to do a big battle royale. That was just gonna be absolute havoc. He's gonna spawn in the world. He's gonna have Rayleigh and Copper or Scopper, whatever, however you pronounce his name, with him. it's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a fun interaction when you come across them and they decide, hey, we're gonna fight you. It's gonna be great. Then yeah, we got Oden and all of it. Well, most of the scarabs. So that's cool. And just some other characters that don't quite have all their things yet, but, I mean, things for the future to look forward to, when their Delphorts and stuff get added, and they get their full power and updated versions and stuff, so... Yeah, mods moving along, get more things for the transformation button, more moves and things, just another cool update. Always cool updates with this mod, love it. But anyway, that's all for this little mod review. Leave a like if you enjoyed the show. Links down below if you want to check the mod out. It's for 1.20.1 Minecraft, main piece, very cool. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time whenever mod updates again, or whenever I do a different Minecraft mod review. So yeah, see you then for that. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of these channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members Moon Knight Gun, and our ANBU members MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support. Butter.